In a world where social media and and words can actually really hit a person at its core. There's a rule that was given to me by a really good friend of mine who's a mentor of mine, and he said, "Look, we call it the rule of five, and especially in a corporate environment, this is really key. And that is always make sure that you have five different people that you rely on, but never let anybody know any more than three of the people that are in your network. Always have a minimum of two silent partners." Now, the reason for that is because when somebody may be wanting to tear down your network or trying to get to you when they can't find a way to get to you, they're going to look at who is connected to you in your network. They're going to look to see who is influencing the way that you think, the way that you act, and the way that you are. And if they can get those people to give exposures of you, then they can actually control your advancement or your parts of your career by controlling that network. And so it becomes really important not only from a protection mechanism, but it also becomes important as you start thinking through perspectives. Because it's easy to get stuck in groupthink, right? But when you actually strategically think about these five different people that could be impacting your life, then all of a sudden that allows you to take one thought and add some variations of perspective. Because maybe you have two of those people that are actually in your division, in your friend group, in your whatever, and they could have some very similar perspectives. And then maybe people don't realize that you have a third, fourth, and fifth person that are outside of those spheres, maybe in a completely different industry, maybe in a completely different part of your company. And no one really knows that you guys are communicating, but you can take that conversation and you can say, hey, I just wanted some outside perspective. How could I look at this differently? And then when you come back into that group and everybody says, hey, what's your assessment? What are your thoughts? You might have some origination of ideas that are from outside of whatever the cultural norm is of your business, of your friend group, that could benefit everybody. But it allows you to always have a fresh perspective and a fresh take.